Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Sydney. If you are new here, I welcome you. I am a Poshmark seller. I've been selling on Poshmark for about 5 years now. I was also a closet consultant at PoshFest in Dallas, and I make videos about making money online. So in this video, we are going to talk about some items that sold really fast for me on Poshmark. So I did a little experiment last week with one of my Poshmark closets. I do have more than one, but for the sake of this experiment, I only used one of my closets. But first I wanted to see how many items that I could realistically prep, photograph, measure within a certain amount of time. So I gave myself 3 hours to see how many items that I could photograph and measure and, you know, have ready on my phone, ready to list in 3 hours. And so I was able to photograph and measure and steam 50 items in 3 hours to list on Poshmark. So I will be making a video about my process, my listing process. I know a lot of you from my Posh Boss group wanted to see that video, so I will be making a video about that. So if you want to see that, make sure you are subscribed. So I had these 50 items that I wanted to get listed in my Poshmark closet. And so photographed, measured them all, and then I edit my photos, and then I start listing them. It took me over the course of about 2 days to list the items. So, you know, I would list some at night, some in the morning, some in the afternoon, kind of spacing it out. I didn't want to list everything at once, just because it's a lot. And it does take me some time to edit the photos as well. So, you know, this was spaced out over the course of 24 to 36 hours of me listing stuff. And then these 9 items that I'm about to show you sold pretty much overnight, within the next 36 to 48 hours. So I wanted to share these with you just so you can kind of see these brands and learn some items that will sell very quickly for you on Poshmark. These are over $200 in sales that came in pretty much overnight. So let's get into the 9 items that sold quickly on Poshmark. Okay, so the first item that I want to talk about is this Lilly Pulitzer shirt. So I actually sourced this, and I didn't really realize when I sourced it that it was a kid's shirt. I just saw the Lilly Pulitzer and I put it in my cart and ended up with it. So I don't normally source kids clothing just because it doesn't usually move quickly for me. I will pick up like kids Lilly dresses and things like that, but this was just really like a plain t-shirt, so I didn't really know what to expect from it. But it did sell within 48 hours. It sold for $15, which was great for a kids t-shirt. Kids clothes are just really hit or miss for me, so I was happy to get the $15 for it. If you are in my private Posh Boss strategy group, I do go more into my cost of goods and things like that, strategies that I use to sell items with. So if that is something that you're interested in, I'll put the link down below for you to join the private group. But I was very happy to sell this Lilly Pulitzer kids shirt very quickly. Sometimes kids items just sit forever and ever. So gladly took $15 for it and got the money. Next thing I want to talk about is this Mickey Mouse shirt. So this is a Disney Parks shirt. It was only available at the Disney park at Disneyland. You can see it's from Disneyland Resort. I'm honestly not sure how old it is. The tag looks a little bit older, but I'm honestly not sure. But I just really loved the tie-dye pattern on this shirt. This is why I picked this up. Tie-dye is just really on trend right now, and I knew somebody would want it. So definitely picked up this Mickey Mouse tie-dye shirt. Again, sold very quickly, within 24 to 48 hours. Took the offer on it, $15 out the door. Just a really quick flip. Next is this UMG Plus. It's an UMG Plus, which is the plus size line of UMG, and it is a size 2X. Just a plain gray top. It honestly did not photograph very well, just against the white wall. It just, and I have a gray background too, and it honestly just didn't look good on either one. So just kind of a hard color to photograph, so I wasn't really expecting to make a ton on it, but I did still get a decent profit. Also sold for $15. $15 seems to be a good sweet spot for tops, so was glad to sell that for $15. This next item is a dress by 41 Hawthorne. I did source this knowing that it was missing the belt, so it's supposed to have a belt with it. It did not. It still sold for $35, which I was completely happy with. Just a really pretty spring dress, and you know, some people don't even like belts with dresses anyway, or they can put their own belt on it. It was new with tags, so I didn't really discount it too much for it not having the belt with it. But $35 for this brand is really good. It is a Stitch Fix brand. The Stitch Fix brands tend to do really well, especially if they are new with tags. Next, I want to talk about this. This is an Alphalete shirt. So Alphalete is by, it's an athletic line by this YouTuber. His name is Christian Guzman. He has very large following on YouTube, and he only does like short runs of his pieces. So this is actually a shirt that they probably don't make anymore. He does have t-shirts listed on his website, which is something that I looked up. But these Alphalete shirts just go very, very quickly, just because they sell out on the website, and then, you know, he may or may not make it again. So Alphalete shirts go very, very quickly. I will say this is something that I cross-posted onto eBay. I don't really, you know, Poshmark is my first love. I prefer to sell things on Poshmark, but sometimes I like to cross-post things on eBay. I also like that eBay kind of shows you a little bit more in terms of the analytics of how many views something is getting. So on this Alphalete shirt and another Alphalete shirt that I sold, the views were over 100 views within 24 hours. Like, it was crazy. So I was definitely expecting this shirt to go fast. Alphalete stuff usually goes quickly in general, like I said, but to be able to see how many views this was getting on eBay was just insanity. So if you see anything from Alphalete, definitely pick it up. If you go on the Alphalete website and look at the stuff that he has, he only does things in like short runs. Like I said, he only has a limited amount of product on his website. So people want these shirts, they want these products by Alphalete, so definitely grab them if you find them. Next is this North Face pullover fleece, just a plain black pullover. Nothing really special about it. Black fleece, especially we are getting, you know, out of the winter months into the cold weather months. So I was happy to get $25 for it, since it was just a plain pullover. But sold very quickly, so I was really happy about that. Next is this brand called Prana. These are a pair of Prana pants that I listed. They sold for $30, which was awesome. Didn't really know how much I was going to get for these. I had never sold Prana pants before. These were actually like jeans, which is kind of weird to find. I know Prana is more of like an outdoor athletic brand, kind of. So I had never found a pair of jeans by them, but these sold very, very quickly and for a very good profit. Next is this top by Lucky Brand. It is a Lucky Brand plus size top, size 2X. It did sell for $20, which is awesome for a top. Tops in general are just not going to get as much as like a dress would, or, you know, pants or a blazer or something like that. So, you know, when I can get $20 for a top, that makes me really, really happy. So I will be keeping an eye out for some more Lucky Brand plus size stuff. I don't really pick up the Lucky Brand like small, medium, large. I just try to pick it up if it's plus size. Those sizes tend to sell faster for me. So definitely pick up the Lucky Brand plus size. I don't really pick up the Lucky Brand jeans either anymore. They don't really move very well for me. So next is this pair of soft surroundings pants. I thought these were really fun for spring. They're kind of like a crop ankle pant. Sold overnight for $30, which I was super happy about. Soft Surroundings in general is a very good brand to pick up. Their stuff usually sells very quickly for me. I don't know why, like, I don't really know that much about the Soft Surroundings brand. If you go on their website, their retail prices are pretty high. So if you see soft surroundings, definitely if it's like pants, jeans, I also sold some jeans this past weekend from soft surroundings, you know, dresses, things like that. Like, and these were also unique. They're a very unique pair of pants. They're very bright, very good colors for spring. So, you know, great flip on these. But yeah, so these are just some recent sales that I wanted to share with you guys. They sold very quickly. I've been working on shipping all day, but I do want to start listing more. I have so much inventory that's unlisted, it's crazy. But I do want to share more of my process with you guys and more items that I'm selling, so look out for videos on that. And if you have any questions, if you have a video that you would like to see, definitely leave them down in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next